All right, welcome back to Tanzo Tips. So in this video, we're going to be talking about dexterity and building strength in your cutting hand. When you're holding a pair of scissors, keep in mind there's one moving blade that your thumb controls. This is the blade that's designed to cut the hair. The other blade is designed to hold that hair still while your scissor closes and creates those clean cuts that you're trying to get. Well, to be able to do that, it's a matter of having dexterity and it's a matter of having strength, especially the strength in your thumb. So as you can see, as I'm opening and closing, that thumb is what controls that moving blade. The other blade essentially should be still. So I'm going to show you a couple ways to build up that strength so you can get a nice clean cut. If you ever have hair that's sometimes pushing or bending, it could be a matter of you just moving your fingers that are holding the steel blade and your thumb at the same time, not just moving the thumb hand. So what you're gonna need is some elastics. So I have some here, just small black rubber bands will work. And the muscle that I'm talking about, that pad that sits right below that thumb, and you'll notice over time as you build this muscle up, your hands will be two different sizes. That muscle will become a lot bigger than the one in your non-dominant hand. So here's the exercise. Place that rubber band over your index finger, and then using your thumb, you're just gonna do repetitions. Just like in the gym, it's an exercise. Opening and closing slowly, really focusing on keeping the four fingers straight and that thumb opening and closing. And as you build up and you get stronger and stronger, to increase the challenge and to increase the weight, if you will, just like at a gym, you'll add another rubber band. So I have 2 rubber bands here, and I'll do reps. You can do 10 reps, 4 sets, you can do 15 reps, 3 sets, however you want to do it. But this is something you can practice on a regular basis. And as I start to build up the strength in that thumb, I can just continue to add rubber band upon rubber band upon rubber band. But remember, the focus is keeping those 4 fingers together, opening and closing that thumb. And that's where you're going to start to build that strength. And you'll notice even with 1 rubber band, you'll start to get tired and you'll feel fatigued. But with time and with practice, when you go back to holding your scissor, then that blade, that moving blade and that movement with just that thumb control is going to be nice and smooth to where you're just opening and closing and you're cutting really clean lines. So practice this a couple times a week. If you're new at hair cutting, practice it as often as possible and you'll build up that strength. Hope you guys enjoyed.